Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Bear.
So today we're watching Loki.
Always have been. Always will be.
So today we'll jump back into Loki Season 2, Episode 4, The Heart of the TVA. Let's get it going.
Let's do it.
Oh shit. That's he who remains this place.
Oh.
He wasn't always alone.
I thought she was the fourth statue.
Babe.
So it's almost ready.
A utopia at the end of time.
Are you that?
Velma Renslayer,
You are quite the
you
marvel.
are quite a marvel. I will be proud to lead with you. I'll catch up.
Oh, we're
The
gonna
long
see.
road.
We're gonna
See you
see.
soon.
it.
Hey, boss. Fancy a game of chess?
Not today. Pull
Wow.
up Protocol 42. Erase all of their memory.
If you say so.
Just like that, bruh.
I'm sorry.
You didn't just help. It was you who commanded the army.
So he built this little tower. I continued to do all the work to keep him there?
Well, something like that. We don't need him. Maybe we never did.
Here's the recording. That's sick that they have him show up in front of it like that.
He's gonna turn around and be like, what the hell?
Kang looking at Kang. That was a moment. Holy shit.
What do you want with me?
He's killing
Come
this
with
role.
us. And we'll show you.
That
Well, look
didn't
at what
sound
you
as
built,
reassuring
bruh.
as you hoped it would.
There's some pretty imagine.
Is that my loom?
Yes. That's your loom. And you're the only one who can help us fix it.
I know what we would have done in the past. Pruned all of them. It's simple, clean, efficient.
Is that what we do now?
I don't know, but someone told me that the TVA has to change. If you can convince her that this new version is worth protecting too.
I don't think it'll change anything.
Don't be so sure of that. Your words changed me.
Wow.
So I built all of this.
Oh, the
Or
vending machine.
I did. Well, or I will, and I did. Almost.
I will, and I did.
Take a look.
Trust me, it's not that great. And we don't have time. Come on.
The reunion from the book.
Ouroboros.
The one that you
Well,
studied
yes,
your
I
whole
did.
childhood.
But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. If we had the resources, we could have been bigger than Einstein.
Victor.
So if your work is based on his work and his work is based on your work,
Exactly.
then which came first?
It's like a snake eating its
Eating
own.
its own
Its own
tail.
tail.
Ouroboros.
Inscribe my handbook.
All right.
How's it going?
We have a
So
good
cute.
plan.
Not a great plan.
Plan. We have a plan. Casey,
It keeps
It's
getting
just a
worse
plan.
and worse.
I'm honestly embarrassed that Victor is here to see it.
Okay, I think you're being a little hard on yourself, Phobia. It looks great.
All right. What's the
What's
plan?
the plan?
It's simple. Load the throughput multiplier into the launcher. Then they'll need to hit the green button and launch it towards the loom. Someone killed He Who Remains and release all those branches and
Look at her smile.
Hang on. What's the connection between the throughput
She's so proud.
So
and
proud.
the loom?
He's like, I did it once already.
Well, I mean, Loki's really gonna have to hoof it then, right?
Why is it suddenly me having to do it?
Or because it's your turn.
It is.
Why? Why is it suddenly? Why is it me?
Until I made this.
Nasty.
And he brought it with him, I remember. It's the one
It's-
thing he took with him.
A prototype.
He always says.
Still.
What is the matter with you? You dragged me back here, begging for help, so you must have some idea of what's happening. It's a great idea. It doesn't matter that the branches are dying. Clocks don't tick at the TVA, do they? Timelines are just lines on a monitor. Doesn't matter if a few disappear, because you've never bothered to look if one of them was yours.
We don't have any weapons. We don't really have the numbers, obviously. I believe it was Galileo or Winston Churchill.
Oh, will you just cut the shit?
I didn't know you knew that.
Oh, yes. We all know about your escapades as an actor, Brad.
Okay.
You have no authority to keep us here.
I don't want any of this. And I certainly don't want to be talking to you. Can we trust you?
You're serious?
Help us? We'll talk.
How can I trust you?
But I care about this place, these people. So do you. Trust that.
Say it then.
About Mobius.
That is sick, the power outages.
He's just trying to see in the dark like the rest of us.
Whoo! In the middle of a power outage.
And you walked away. Some years ago, my brother was banished from Asgard and sent to Earth. And when he came back, he was different. Said he'd gone soft.
Man, this is amazing to hear Loki talking about it.
Time in his life, and because of that, the TVA and those timelines will survive.
What if you are wrong to believe that this place can be any better? What if I was wrong to spare him? It would just be easier to burn this place down and start from scratch.
Trying to fix what's broken is hard. Hope is hard.
Listen to Loki talk now, eh? Used to be a supervillain, bruh.
Why didn't you have you down for an optimist?
This is the best option we have. We can watch him, protect him.
Interfere for good. Heard that one before.
Ooh.
Give people free will.
That's
and
how
then
they
just
brought
walk
her
away,
in.
Sylvie.
Sounds like whatever we do, we're playing God.
You are.
You are, basically.
We are gods.
Don't make me say it again, bruh.
B-15 has integrity. I don't need to agree with her to know that.
Ooh,
I
bars.
don't trust B-15, so I...
Who's coming?
Ravona.
And you. This is really disappointing, I must say.
I know, I'm working on myself.
The temporal loom is imploding. Anyone who joins me right here, follows me out that door, and helps me restore stability to the TVA will have a life on the timeline if they want it.
Well, Brad wants it. She did not start up the machine, dude.
Life in the timeline was that good, huh?
That's pretty good.
How does it feel? Knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door.
Why she's excited.
What is that?
This little Mobius picked me up, courtesy of the hot cocoa machine.
Diagnostics just went down.
Can you? Okay. Professor, he'll take you.
Get out of there before they close the door.
Access denied.
I knew something was up when I saw him show up.
Where's the device?
So strange. All your files are being corrupted in real time.
Grab the multiplier and let's get timely.
Renslayer doesn't want him. She wants the TVA. They're still here.
Sit down.
Thank God you're both okay. I think you're going to like what I have to say.
She's got eyes on you.
Loki?
Sylvie? You okay?
Yeah, I just hate that clock.
She's
Trying to slow us down.
Take the
I wonder
stairs.
if this is when she comes out and she sees him in the future.
Last minute, huh?
This is exact.
Babe, this feels
It's like the same scenario.
Right. The elevator's doors are gonna open.
The phone rings.
Yeah, the phone rings.
Oh my God!
Who's that standing there, babe?
It's Loki who pruned
Loki!
Loki!
that pruned Loki!
Oh my God! There you are. Oh my! Yo, that is so sick. The phone.
Like in the Matrix.
It can't be Victor Timely. Who's on the phone? Come on.
Oh, this shot is
Here.
sick.
Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
Oh, me!
I could take her offline if I reboot the system.
Wow!
The system?
We will lose the entire safety system. The dampeners that prevent people from using magic at the TVA.
Magic!
Magic? Turn it off!
Someone's trying to reboot the system. I can't access it. I'm being locked out.
Well, marking just isn't necessary.
Oh, it stuttered. That's hilarious.
Victor, I need
Moments
to tell
left.
I need to tell you. You'll never be him.
Oh!
That's messed up, bro.
That's new.
Go.
Oh. Magic can be used now, bro.
Right.
Get back to Hollywood.
What do you say, X5? Fancy a rematch?
Here he comes. Different person.
X5?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
Let's go.
Wow! Now you're in a room all by yourself. You lost fucking your mother figure. You lost the people you were sided with, bro. Now you're all alone.
Is that safe?
Theoretically,
It's all right.
It's a prototype.
You'll be fine.
Welcome, he who remains.
Sick.
Can I come out?
Can I come?
Can I come out?
We have to move fast. Who's it gonna be?
I'll do it. I'll put the suit on.
Go get the duct tape.
Let's move.
You don't run
No, you
fast
don't have
enough,
to do
bruh. I feel like there's gonna be a stutter
What do
in
I
your
do?
step.
Something wrong could happen.
Get in, get suited up. When those doors open, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, launch it, and get back. Got it?
Got it.
He's gonna risk his life.
Okay. They'll make it.
I don't know about these radiation levels because
You can use the magic.
You'll make it.
And you pull him in through
It's
magic.
heavy too, right?
And he'll start to lose his skin.
Ready?
Oh! Instant spaghetti. Instant. What went wrong? Too much radiation?
What? Where is he?
What did we do wrong?
I don't know. What happened? I don't know.
Is there a timeline to even run to if this thing gets destroyed? What kind of madness?
You gotta fast forward to the end.
What kind of madness?
It's gotta be something. Okay. No. That's it?
They did it just appropriately dirty.
Babe. That graphics was crazy though. Of the spaghetti?
It's the same thing that happened to Ant-Man.
Right. Oh my lord.
Immediately.
Didn't even get one step out the door.
Wow.
Renslayer, babe.
Got-
B5.
got- like that's the thing, like
X5, B5, X5 took care of her, boy.
oh my god, I thought Miss Minutes was coming to be like, I thought she was gonna be like the tyrannical, like the psychotic leader for the rest of the series, and like Victor Timely was gonna be like the good version of Kang, or the good version of He Who Remains, and
Right.
Miss Minutes was gonna be like the person they had to defeat, like that. Like that's why I was kind of shocked when like Obi was able to just reboot her system and all that shit. I was like, oh wow, he's just gonna take her out like that. That's all he's got to do.
It
Oh
felt
really?
too simple, right?
That's it. Like I thought like she's gonna thing, and then she was gonna block out Obi, and then he Who Remains, and then like I thought it was gonna be like a little back and forth, and then how quickly they got rid of fucking Renslayer again, babe. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
But Loki's voice in the darkness. How about an X5?
Babe, Loki
How about
pruning
an
Loki.
X5? Fancy a rematch? That was so sick. What were you saying?
Loki pruning Loki.
Yeah, right.
That scene was incredible.
That was sick to see. Because I saw him in the shirt walking down the hallway, and I hear the phone, and then I'm like, wait, no, he had on a coat. So then I'm like, yo, it was him who pruned him.
We figured it out.
Trust me, this will all make sense in a minute. Oh my God. Incredible storytelling.
So good.
And it's the same thing Ouroboros said too. And okay, so like, the Ouroboros thing is so great because Ouroboros, is a snake eating its tail.
Right.
And from when Kang described time, he said that time is, when he was a scientist in the 31st century and he was studying, he discovered that time is actually a flat circle, which would be another image that's completely circular, a hole, a snake eating its tail, the loop. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Time is actually a flat circle. And then when they started saying the time is going back and forth, I'm like, oh my God, it's like a snake eating its own tail. Yeah. And then they said it. And I was like, bruh, you guys don't miss a thing, bro. Like, oh man, like, so if the temporal loom, first of all, two things. The temporal loom has blast doors to prevent explosions from outside. And the temporal loom prevents the branches from the cataclysm of timelines exploding that we just saw. Mm-hmm. Now, the loom is broken because the explosion happened, and the blast doors are not closed.
What does that mean, Dre? Oh my gosh.
I have not a clue. I thought Miss Minutes and Ravonna Renslayer were going to become this epic duo for the next 2-3 episodes and be like, they were like that, and the TVA may have been as well.
That's what they want us to believe.
What the hell happened there?
I can't get over the spaghetti. It all happened so fast.
Instantly. I thought he was going to get the temporal lumen, and the thing is, okay, so I didn't know if maybe X5 didn't understand how intelligent Timely was, and that's why he said he was stalling in the explanation, or if Victor Timely had put in a backup so that he could still become He Who Remains, but under the guise of Loki and Thing, like, because he knows so much about technology, he put in a little backdoor thing that he put in a little backdoor thing so that he could control the machine afterwards, or he could manipulate the machine afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because even in the comic books, kind of, he did that. You know what I'm saying? When I believe he had shown in one of his timelines, he had actually shown the humans' robotics early on. You know what I'm saying? So he had invented the first robot. But what he did was he put a little chip in there so that every time they created a robot after that, when they created the Sentinels to go against everybody, he could just snap the switch and it could be under his control. So every robot ever created was under Kang's control, you know? But the thing is, bro, we saw him in the radiation suit get turned to fucking spaghetti, right? So what can these humans who are not in radiation suits and just in the temporal loom can happen? Like, the blast doors are down, so even the explosion that it's supposed to prevent is now maximized. Because, like, it's supposed to prevent, explosion, minimize, defend, deflect, protect. The windows are up, the windows are open. The blinds have been moved, like, oh my God. And just seeing Loki's tears in the reflection of the light was crazy. Yeah. Like, the depth of character that they've created for Loki over the years is so incredible. Like, it's almost like he transitioned from a teen to an adult from when we first saw him.
Right.
How selfish and pessimistic he was, to now literally another Loki calling him the optimist.
From the god of mischief to...
And the thing, like... so well done. I love the way that when Sylvie was talking to Owen Wilson, her face was in the darkness and his was in the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you noticed all those contrasts.
And it kind of made me think of like her face being blackened out. It kind of threw me back to the scene when Miss Minutes put her face on people whose face are actually blanked out, which was the dolls. You know what I'm saying?
Mannequins, yeah.
Because, Kang used those to create the timekeepers, And the thing is, the timekeepers were just a placeholder because it could just be anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how it felt when Sylvie was talking. She's like, I represent everyone because I am faceless. Almost like the and one icon. Like, I represent everyone because I am faceless. You want to go have pie because you think it's all just another fucking day at the office. And there are billions of people who you guys have murdered, are being murdered, are dying, and can be disappearing. And literally, like, and I'm like, I know they did that on purpose, because why would they have somebody who's in the center of the shot be in complete darkness?
Right.
It's not a horror movie. And like, it just gave it even more power when she kept coming towards him and telling him how ridiculous it was that he was satiated with pie instead of exploring a real life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, forget your slice of pie. How about a slice of life? Why don't you try that out for size and see which one tastes better?
Bars.
Unbelievable.
Man, I really hope he go. I don't even know what can happen after this, actually.
That's right.
I was for a split second, I'm like, I hope he could get out there and find his branch, but I'm like.
But that's it, you know?
It looks like everything's about to be destroyed.
It looks like everything's about to be destroyed. And just like the show, it's only a matter of time. So, thank y'all for joining us for this latest episode of Loki.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. And be sure to go over to our Patreon and check out some full-length uncut reactions, or simply to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and the Beard, we're signing off to the next one.
Peace.